Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is CrazyZaku. I'm going to bring you all the hits and misses here in Let's Play Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney, Justice for All. Now, remember last time we kind of had a short episode, and I'm sorry about that. This one might be a little bit short too. I have not had a good week, and I'm just the voice acting kind of my throat. We'll see how it goes. But in the meantime, we're going to continue to try to find some evidence to make sure our client is absolutely not guilty. He says he's not, and no Cyclops came up, so we believe him. But you know how things are. So we're moving around right now. We got to make our way to the hallway. March 24th, Gatewater Hotel, hallway. Hey, you're here! I've been waiting for you, Mr. Lawyer. Lotta. Hey, Mr. Copfellow, the thief showed his face. What? Arrest him! Put him on trial! Find him guilty! Give him the death penalty! What's wrong, Lotta? Are you feeling alright? Looked here and there, up and down the mountain, but it ain't here. So why don't you just hurry up and give it back to me, you creep? What are you looking for? My camera. C-A-M-E-R-A. It's my lifeblood. I'm gonna die without my $700 camera. It's actually not that expensive in terms of cameras, Lotta. You'll be fine. Your camera? Look, don't lots of people say the criminal always go back to the scene of the crime? And looky, here you are. Yep, here I am, faced with a lot of trouble. Huh? Alright, what the fuck's wrong with your camera? So, you lost your camera? It ain't an ordinary camera. You buy it at a store and it's $1,600 brand new. Alright, that's more expensive. Huh? But didn't you say you bought it for $700? I had a nice long talk with the guy at the store. About 5 hours, I reckon. I made this itty-bitty scratch on it, and the manager got all huffed up in the face. He gave me his talking to and was real mean about it, too. He done made me cry at that. When did you lose your camera? Last night, after the murder happened. Must have been when I was busy running around looking into things. That's when I lost sight of my dear, darling, expensive sweetie. Lotta, what did you capture with that expensive camera of yours? I don't really know. I snapped a shot of anything that caught my eye. So I don't remember. And besides, I couldn't get into anything from my big scoop. I wonder if Lotta's missing camera is even connected to the murder. That's a dick. That's literally a bag of dicks. Lotta, please tell me what you know about what happened at the time of the murder. Well, from before the ceremony last night, I was hanging around here in this area. Yeah, actually, I was here until around the time Mr. Ungard was arrested. What were you doing here? You sure you went to school, city boy? Wherever a lot of heart goes, there's a story to be found. A big scoop to be had. A big scoop? I told you before, I'm gonna be the best tabloid photographer the world's ever seen. Reckon, of course, that means I'm always looking for the perfect shot. I wonder what scoop she was after this time. Although, I was also on the lookout for other stars that were here too. So, maybe I wasn't here the entire time? Lotta, are you sure you weren't here the entire time? So you could take a picture for your big scoop? Well, maybe I was, but that's what real journalists do. I got some juicy inside info, though. So I thought to myself, why not get a picture for proof? What kind of story was it that you would hang around here? Oops, sorry, Mr. Lawyer. Can't be telling you that. Trade secret, you know. Not again. Why does everyone have something to hide? We've been stopped, haven't we? Yeah, take that, Mr. Lawyer. Glad someone around here is happy. Miss Lotta and your eye roll smile. Alright, well. March 21st, Gatewater Hotel, Unguard's hotel room. He's got weapons.
Where are we?
We're in Mr. Matt Unguard's dressing room. This is our client's room. May I help you with something? We're Mr. Unguard's lawyer, correct? I gathered as much. I also looked for lawyers on my end, but to no avail. I'm gonna play it like that, fuck it. How did you know I'm his lawyer? You were just saying that he is your client. In a situation like this, the only person who would use such a word would be his lawyer.
Wow!
It's a simple deduction, really. The trial is tomorrow, and Mr. Unguard's situation is looking rather grim. So you came here, one stop in your mad dash to find clues to build his case, correct? Well, you're not totally right, but you're not totally off either.
It's really not the time you're showing off, Mr. Nick.
I am Adrian Andrews. I hate to waste time, so let's get down to business. We gotta fight the Huns. Alright. She may be of small stature, but appearances can be deceiving. Alright, well, let's, talk to Andrews here. I assume the first thing you need to know is what everyone was doing that night, correct? Yes, that is correct. Then I will tell you. Before the award ceremony, I had dinner with Mr. Ungard. In this very room, I might add. Dinner? What did you eat? I told you, I hate to waste time with trifling details. If you took a look at the table yourself, you wouldn't need to ask me. I bet she's a lot of fun at parties. When the award show was starting, I headed for the Viola Hall. And after the show ended... Oh, fuck. After the show ended, you came back to this room? No, I had some small errands to run. I helped with the preparations in the lobby. Oh, preparations for the post-ceremony show, I guess. When it was time for the post-ceremony show, I came back to call for Mr. Ungard. After that, I went to visit Mr. Corida.
And that's when he found his body, isn't it? You really held strong through everything.
Yeah, she does seem to be mentally tough as nails. So, about you and... Stop right there. You aren't seriously about to ask how Mr. Ungard and I are related, are you? Sorry, but I have no idea how he could choose you as his lawyer.
Why did she have to go and say something like that? Mr. Nick, calm down and hang in there. I'll give you a shoulder rub to relieve your stress later, okay?
That sounds creepy and gross. I already gave you my name earlier, but I'll add that I'm Mr. Ungard's manager.
His manager?
Speaking of managers, did the victim, Mr. Corida, have one? No, he did not.
He didn't?
Global Studios has a very different policy from Worldwide Studios in that Worldwide Studios did not assign individual managers to their stars.
I see.
This industry is very ruthless and unforgiving. Actually, you look quite ruthless and unforgiving yourself to your poor partner. Dragging a little girl like that, dragging like her to places like this, honestly.
You're wrong. I'm doing this to help Mystic Maya.
Pearls, calm down and hang in there. I'll buy you a juice later, alright? Did you know the victim, Mr. Corida? Yes, I knew. The world is such a small place after all.
Did you know about his rivalry with the Nickel Samurai?
Honestly, they were like children when it came to that. Time and time again, those two competed with each other over the most trivial things. If either one of them wasn't so stubborn, then maybe no one would have needed to die. I got a hunch this woman knows more than she's letting on. She must know why Han and Corida was killed. You As to why Mr. Corda was murdered. Why would you ask me about such a thing? I'm just doing my job, so do you have any ideas? Oh, son of a bitch, really? 4 of them? Fuck you, bitch! Miss Andrews? Sorry, but there's nothing more I have to add to this conversation.
Is it Cyclops, Mr. Nick?
Yeah. There's getting to be more and more of these lately. Well, ain't no use talking to her. Holy shit. Yeah, yo, Scraps, this motherfucker loves bears. Best watch out, thank God someone killed him because he might have added you to the collection. March 21st, Gatewater Hotel, Corridor's hotel room.
Mr. Nick, where are we?
We're in Mr. Juan Corrida's room, Pearls.
Mr. Corda?
The victim. Which makes this the crime scene, too. Oh, it's you! So, what happened? The kidnapper. Has he contacted you again? Not yet. He probably won't until we win Mr. Engard's acquittal. You doing okay, pal? Hanging in there. I just want Maya to be alright. We don't have a lot of time left, but I'm gonna help as much as I can, pal. Can you do that? Even if we want to look around the crime scene? Just this once. Special circumstances, right, pal? I'll even tell you everything I know, but you gotta keep quiet. My neck on the line here. Thank you. Oh, that's right. I got you guys a map of the hotel, pal. Here you go. Here you go, little missy.
Wow, you're giving it to me? Thank you.
Wouldn't want you to get lost in a hotel too big for its own good.
Mr. Nick, I got a map.
That's great, Pearls.
But Mr. Nick, I can't read what it says.
That's okay, Pearls. All right. Do you know what was the cause of death? Well, technically, the final autopsy report isn't even out yet, but one look at the victim should tell you, pal. It should? Yeah, here's a picture. Did he get stabbed? Oh, there's a knife in his chest, except not really. There's a knife in his chest. Yeah, pal, that's the murder weapon. Not if it's in that fucking, shallow. Not where he was stabbed either. So he was stabbed to death. They're looking at the fingerprints down at the lab right now. They're gonna find our client's fingerprints on it because I'm sure it was a knife used by our client. There were fingerprints on the knife? Yep. And it looks like they're pretty sure that Mr. Engard spritz, pal. That's bad. Real bad. Why was Mr. Engard arrested? Because we had evidence on him.
Evidence?
It looks like the victim, Juan Cordo, really put up a big fight. Yeah, one look at the crime scene and you can tell. There's signs of struggle everywhere. Well, yeah, during the fight, his button came off. Mr. Engard said something about a button. Something like one of the jamming in his buttons got caught in his hakama. But that's not all. What? There was a witness, pal.
A witness? Who is it?
That lady, Miss Oldbag.
Please, anyone but her.
The prosecution has plenty of evidence to make a solid case. Not to mention there's something around where the Vic was that's a little off.
Something that's a little off.
As in, that's for you to figure out, pal.
All right, let's try to figure it out, Mr. Nick.
All right. Bottles of cosmetics are scattered all over the floor. This is probably Mr. Corda fought off as a silent.
Well, where are these bits of glass from?
A flower base, maybe? There are flowers on the floor, but I don't know what they are.
You don't know much about flowers, do you, Mr. Nick?
It's a fucking robot dog, my guy. Is that a taser? It looks like Mr. Corda had dinner here last night.
This bowl, it's tomato juice.
We had a lot of food at the award show last night, but I wonder if the stars had going on stage only eating a meager meal like this. Alright, let's check the fucking case. This is a guitar case, I guess. A little beat up, but still usable.
That's strange. The guitar's not here.
Maybe you forgot to bring it to the show.
But Mystic Maya said that the bright red guitar was the Jammin' Ninja's signature item.
That's true. Huh? This card case is wet, but it's only wet on the top of the lid.
Yeah, there's no water inside the case. This is water, isn't it?
I don't think that's water.
It's so messy here.
Pearls really likes things neat and tidy, I take it.
A lot of electronic things here that I've never seen before. Hey, Mr. Nick, tell me what they are. Pretty please?
Okay, that over there is a watch. You wear it on your wrist.
I know what a watch is.
Oops. For a second there, I forgot I was talking with Pearls, not Maya. That's fucked up, man. That's fucked up. It's a beautiful wine glass, and there's tomato juice in it.
Ew, tomato juice? I don't really like it much.
There's a bottle lid on the table over there. That's probably where it came from.
But doesn't it seem weird?
What seems weird?
I mean, everything else is scattered all over the floor.
She's right. The flower vase was broken and the makeup is strewn everywhere.
Why is this glass the only thing that's still alright?
So, about this wine glass. Ah, so you noticed it, pal. The whole crime scene was a mess, but this glass was the only thing that was left untouched. You noticed that too, Detective Gumshoe? No, actually, Miss Von Karma noticed it first. Yeah, Pearls noticed it before me, too. Hey, wait a minute. So does that mean Miss Von Karma's here at the hotel? Yeah, she's around. Man, you're gonna be in so much trouble, pal. Especially if she catches you here. Well, you can bet the instant I see her, I'll be running the 1,000-meter dash.
What's that beeping noise, Mr. Nick?
It's annoying, that's for fucking sure. I've heard this sound before. It's Miss Von Karma.
Huh?
For some reason, whenever I hear that sound, she pops out of nowhere and whips me. Come to think of it, that's exactly what happened the last time. Sorry, I gotta make myself scarce. Later, pal. Ah!
At last, reveal your true nature, Mr. Phoenix Wright.
Would it be too much to ask you to be nice for me for a change?
So you're the type to steal information from pitiful, hopeless detectives. That's very dishonorable of you. Ow, bitch! Hey, don't you dare run away, Scruffy McTrenchcoat. I didn't think that the detectives of this country could be so pitiful. Detective, come over here for a second.
Yeah, no, that's the part where you grab the whip and you're like, knock it off, bitch.
I feel better knowing at least you were man enough to face your punishment.
He was so scared he just froze up on the spot.
Now, Mr. Phoenix Wright,
You've soiled my perfect prosecution record. That's right, bitch. You are whatever and two.
I'll never forget that. This time, victory is mine.
Victory is yours? Is that all this means to you? What?
Come, Scruffy. The investigation briefing is about to begin.
Yes, sir.
This isn't over yet. I swear on my family's honor.
Your family has no honor. What does she throw at me now? Well, I guess this means I gotta go back to the precinct now, pal. If you ever need me, come down to the Criminal Affairs Department, though, alright? If you can, try not to let Mr. Karma see you. Well...
Mr. Nick, what's this piece of paper?
It's called an autograph.
Autograph?
Paper's got Mr. Corrida's name written on it, so it's his autograph.
I can't read it at all.
To be honest, I've never seen writing that looks like this. It's a special way of writing called cursive. Cursive is shitty. Please don't write in it.
Look here, see how it says "to my dearest Wendy" in more normal letters here? This is sloppy, unreadable writing. It's crazy and cruel to give this to someone.
Hold on. Wendy. I've heard that name somewhere before. Isn't Wendy the name of the old bag lady? I could be wrong. Mr. Corrida's autograph is added to the record. Awesome sausages.
Wow, there are a lot of bears.
Alarm clock ones, collector's editions, stuffed teddies, plastic models. It's pretty overwhelming. Is there a kind of bear he doesn't have besides Scraps?
There's even a few in the trash can.
Yeah, I get a feeling maybe the guy didn't really like bears.
Poor teddies.
It's hard to bear with all these problems. Growl! I don't think I want to bear with that trauma the last case caused me.
What's wrong, Mr. Nick?
All right. All right, guys. I think for now, yeah, with how things are going, I'm gonna go ahead and call this an episode right here. Next time, we're gonna continue our investigation. I hope you guys will join me for that. In the meantime, folks, if you guys want to catch this episode and other episodes live before they air on YouTube, please join me on Twitch every Saturday and sometimes Sundays at Twitch TV /TCWCrazyZaku, where you can check out all the videos 2 weeks early. Subscribe today. It'll be awesome. And of course, share this video with your friends, your family, your loved ones, your enemies, and everyone in between. Drop a DDT on that like button, cover for the 3, smack that subscribe button. Like it owes you some money, tinkle that bell wherever it happens to be to stay up to date with all of our adventures here in and out of the courtroom. And I will see you guys later. Later.